Hello, Instagram, and I'm waiting for Facebook. There you are. How is everyone today? I promised you that on these episodes I would always warm up with you. Well, I didn't get much sleep last night, so I was very tempted to go ahead and warm up anyway. So who knows what's going to happen, but this is going to really put to the test my method, okay, of shape your voice. Today's tip is actually related to the exercise. Because a lot of people wonder, how do you still hit those high notes? They notice that people, as they've been singing over years, begin to lose range and strength. Well, again, a big, huge key is really studying and practicing the foundations and not quitting just when you're happy with where your voice is at, but continuing a lifestyle of working out on what are the foundations. You guys remember? Let's say them together. Abdominal breathing, right? Open throat, and resonance. Today I'm going to skip past some of the other parts of breathing. We'll get back to it, but I wanted to keep getting a question about how to hit the high notes. So I thought I would skip to the open throat foundation. The easiest vowel to work out on when you're working with open throat is, of course, ah, okay? And there are several parts, I'm going to get a little bit scientific, inside your mouth that really have to be conditioned to stretch all the time. I've got a diagram back here I'm going to hit on our next broadcast. But for now, I just want you to think about when you yawn. And I realize at the biggest part of the yawn, everything's a little bit tense. But I just want you to think about what's going on inside of your mouth and also with your larynx when you yawn, okay? And again, I promise, next week we're going to get the diagrams out and go over some of the words. So inside your mouth when you yawn, the back wall, straight back, I'm not going to touch it or I'll gag. It really stretches, right? Now that isn't stretching while I'm talking, right? Because if it were, I would be talking like, ugh, this is how it would sound. And it would freak people out, right? So no, we don't want to do that. But when you sing, that stretch has to happen. And one of the easiest ways to feel it, I tell my students, is with the yawn. So the first exercise we're going to do, and again, the tip is to work and really understand what it means to have open throat singing. Not sometimes, but all the time. Just a quick side note, I will get on larynx positions a little bit later, but they're all with the throat open, okay? So skipping back, not taking a rabbit trail with you. Again, I said I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm going to be warming up with you. I'm going to do what I call the morning stretch. Notice my tongue is down, okay? A big problem with singers is that as they're singing, especially as they're going up higher to the upper register, the tongue kind of gets tense in the back. So especially if you're singing an ah or an open vowel, you have to learn to get that tongue down. Why? Well, watch here, my larynx, and you can see it. I'm going to move my tongue up really high and get kind of tense, and then down. You see my larynx go down? That means my throat is fully open. Now you actually need to practice being able to fully lower your larynx and hold it there. Okay, so this exercise is meant for that. And have you noticed the low notes are easier to open up the throat? And it's very common. As singers go up the scale, get higher, they tend to tighten the throat instead of open it. So we're going to do some exercises over the next few weeks that contradict that natural constricting. And one more thing, do you know why that happens? Well, be grateful because the muscles in the throat are natural constrictors. So that when you swallow food, it goes down and not up. So because those muscles are natural constrictors, the open throat singing isn't imposed. It's something you have to make happen. It's something that you have to work on, like I said. So here we go. And it's a very simple exercise. I always want to start exercise 1 is going to be simple, and then we're going to build on it, okay? And you might be thinking, why am I making weird sounds? That's not how I want to sound when I sing. Again, we're working on muscles, okay? No, you don't walk around in squat position all day long, but you do squats so that you can be strong when you bend over and get up, okay? Same thing, you got stuff going on here and inside your mouth that you have to condition and stay conditioned in, okay? So what you want to do is find your lowest note on the keyboard or your guitar, or just follow along with me. I'm going to go pretty low, and again, hydrate. All right, we're going to have a little drink of water before we do that. Okay, and we're going to just say ha. And I want you to look inside, Try to pull the back of your tongue down, which I do have something called the tongue exercise to help you with that. That is not natural either. Feel the stretch, almost like a yawn. And then you want to feel a stretch back here. And that helps to lift the soft palate. And again, the picture's coming next week, all that. Let's go from B, low, middle, C, down to the E. And again, I'm warming up with you. And I didn't sleep last night, so let's see if this stuff really works. I'm putting myself out there. I don't care. Okay. You can see that larynx go down, and you can hear that it sounds like I'm yawning, right? That's the sound you want. I promise I'll explain why. Not so that you sound like, oh, every time you sing, but watch. I may just let my throat close just so you can see kind of what it wants to do, and then we'll work against it. Okay, we're going to go, Now don't forget, your abdominal breath you're going to take before every one of these, okay? You're going to expand here and you're going to move air out, okay? Get that connection. Here we go. Breathe. And you know what I'm going to do? My throat is so tight from not sleeping that I'm going to start down here and go up, all right? Hear that want to close? Sleep is necessary to sing, but we're going to get through this together. Okay. I realize the sound is not impressive. Keep going. Drop that jaw. Sorry. Get some good space in your mouth. I'm really shaky today. How many times, singers, have you had a really important event and the night before you didn't sleep? It's like you get up and this is how you feel, right? So this is very helpful. I'm going to go lighter because I'm really tight. I'm not looking for I'm not looking for that. That's very closed. And there's a way to sing like that and be open, but you can hear that I need help today. Throat's starting to open nicely. It's going to crack a little bit sometimes. Don't worry about it. This is for muscles. You got this. Come on. Squeeze at the top. We're not going to forget our breathing. Now I'm going to let what naturally happen in the upper register. Watch this. You hear the sound change? I want you to hear that because I want you to be able to see that for yourself. Here we go. That's natural. This is why people get into screaming and pushing out high notes. Watch again. Wrong. This is the wrong way. What's happening? See my larynx? Watch it. Go up. And I go up. Now. You say, that sounds like a foghorn. Right now it does because I'm not really resonating. I'm trying to just work the muscular structure. You gotta trust me. We're on a journey here. Open up. I'm also squeezing. watching in the mirror, watch for your tongue to not pop up. I guarantee if you're having trouble with high notes, that if you look in the mirror, you're going to see your larynx pop up and your tongue tighten up, maybe even push back. Sometimes the tip of the tongue wants to push back. Keep it resting against your lower teeth. I'm getting the high notes warmed up now. Okay, so now, again, that's not a coveted sound, but it's going to lead there. I'm going to take you there over the next few weeks. Once you've done that, you can go back down. It should sound better down there now. It's a little better. So ugly sound, workout 1, leads to, let me pull out one of my favorite songs to sing with some high notes. The book is downstairs, but I think I can try to remember this part of this song. I've been singing this since the 7th grade. Oh, see, that's open. Oh, holy tongue. There we go. And pain is all. Let me go even higher. Around. Bridge over troubled water. Let's go a half step up. And pain, friends, and friends just can't be found. And friends just can't be found. Now, what's that going to sound like if I don't open? Watch. And friends. Now, if I want to get that sound that I just had a minute ago, I'd have to really yell, and that won't sustain over time. Your voice is going to go real soon, okay? So I just want to show you that exercise. Loosen your neck. I'm a little tight today there too from not sleeping. There we go. Around E flat, E, the middle register wants to close. Shaky from not sleeping. Okay, and the upper register. And holding that position all through the workout will strengthen those muscles around your larynx, and it will help keep the larynx down. When the larynx is down, the throat is wide open. That's what you're after, okay? So that is exercise 1. I'm going to record it after we hang up, and I'll post it on my YouTube site, which is youtube.com, Shelley Rusk Music. And we'll build on this. Again, every week when I join you, I promise that I'm going to warm up right along with you. So you're going to hear me kind of go from rough to ready. And you can see that pretty quickly those high notes were ready to scream. And it was a healthy scream. So again, our next few weeks, we're going to be talking about open throat singing and how to do that throughout all registers in your voice and how to hit those high notes every time. Yeah, I think that's good. Anybody have any questions? I'm going to look just real quickly, scroll for questions, which I'm not seeing any. Feel free to post them on the Facebook or the Instagram, and I will get to your questions. Again, this is Shelley Rusk, professional singer and vocal coach. Awesome to have been with you today. Thanks for warming up with me. Wow, it was rough. But you kind of got an idea of when you don't get any sleep, that you can still hit those high notes, you know. And if you want to sing opera, you can still hit them. You can hit them in the opera voice too, okay? We're going to have fun exploring open throat. Join me next week. And in the meantime, check out my YouTube page. See you guys later.